Hello students, welcome to you all. Students, today I am going to start the physics chapter which is electricity. In this chapter students we will cover what is electric charge, electric potential, electric current, potential difference, resistance, combination of resistors, heating effect of electric current, Ohm's law, so many things are there. Fine students. So let us start the term electricity and after then electric charge. Students, electricity it is the one form of the energy. As we know, we use the electricity in our home, in our electrical appliances. Through the electric current flows, and we use these things, right? Electric current flow due to the flow of the charge. So let us discuss what is electric charge. Students, charge is the fundamental property of matter. Means it is the property which is associated with the electrical and magnetic effect. Charge, I said, which is the property of the matter. As we know, the matter, either you can say any object, it is made by the atoms, and atoms which is having the subatomic particles which is electrons, protons and neutrons. As we know, in an atom, in the center there is nucleus and here neutron and proton are present. Fine. Around the nucleus, the electrons revolve. Clear? So, these are the subatomic particles which is present in atom. Right? So, charge. Charge, it is of two types, students. That is positive charge and negative charge. Positive charge means there is the losses of the electrons. Right? And negative charge means, students, the gain of electron. Gain of electrons. So, positive charge which is acquired by the proton and negative charge which is acquired by the electrons. Clear? Proton which carry the positive charge and the charge on the proton is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. It is plus. Fine students. And electron, it is having minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Here is also coulomb. And this coulomb, it is the unit of charge Q. Clear? It is the unit of the charge Q. So, proton and electrons are positive and negative charge. Now students, let me see the one example. Suppose students, if we take a one glass rod and we rub with the silk cloth. After this observation, after this procedure, we observe students that the glass rod contain the positive charge. The glass rod which contain the positive charge and the silk cloth, it contains a negative charge. Contains a negative charge. Fine. So, positive charge acquires by the proton. That means that glass rod loses the electron and the silk cloth gain the electrons. That's why it is having a negative charge. Now students, another example is when we rub the comb on my hair and when we brought the comb on the bit pieces of paper is there, you will observe the comb will attract this bits of paper, right? Because comb is having a negative charge and on here it loses the electrons and the comb taking the electrons, so it is having negative charge and after then it attracts the pieces of paper. But students, when we do not rub the comb, it is possible that the comb attracts the bit of paper or pieces of paper. It is not possible because comb has acquired to charge, right? It needs to charge. So that's why charge is the fundamental property of any matter. Now let's see the properties of the charge. Student, the first property of the charge is it is having, by conventionally it is having a positive and negative charge. One thing I want to share is, students, कि always you are observing कि there is the participation of the electrons. Means electrons move, electron lose, electron gains, but there is no role of the proton. Why? Because, students, proton in the nucleus, it is held together with the strong nuclear force of attraction, right? That's why. Fine, students. Now second property of the charge is, second property कि like charges will repel and unlike charges will attract. Suppose, students, if we take the two magnet which is having a poles here north south, here north south, you people observe here, students, कि if same poles are there, so they will repel to each other. But if they are having a opposite poles, they will attract to each other. Same things it is applied for the charge also, students, कि if positive charge or negative charge is there, they have a tendency to repel the electrons, right? If they are having opposite charge, positive and negative, they have a property to attract them. Clear? So it is the second property. Third, charge can neither be created nor be destroyed. It is conserved. Fine. And the next one, which is very important, electric charge are quantized. That means electric charge are multiplied by the electrons, right? Means it states that there is the smallest amount of charge which is the multiple either integral of the another charge of small unit. Means that electron which is having a 1.6 into 10 this power minus 19 coulomb charge, it is the smallest charge. Clear? So if the question is that calculate the number of electrons in 1 coulomb charge, so before going then I want to share this thing कि as we know कि Q is equal to NE, right? NE plus minus where Q is charge, N is number of electrons. Either you can say it is integral value which can be 1, 2, 3, and E is the charge on electron. As we know that the charge on electron is minus 1.6 into 10 this power minus 19 coulomb. So in NCERT book, one question it has given, calculate the number of electrons which is present in 1 coulomb charge, right? And as we know coulomb is the unit of charge. Fine. So we can say 1 coulomb charge it is asking, and you do it, right? Coulomb, 1 coulomb means Q is equal to 1 coulomb. We have to find the number of electrons, and E has given 1.6 into 10 is power minus 19. Right, students? In putting the values in that formula, so we have to find N. So N is equal to, students, Q by E. Right? Now by putting the value, we can say N is equal to 1 upon minus 1.6 into 10 is power minus 19. What it gives? You calculate it and give it to me, I answer. I am giving one hint, students, that 1.6 you have to decimal remove from here, you put the 0 here, 10 to the power minus 19, you go in upside and it will be 10 to the power 18. So you find the answer. Answer, find it and give it to me. One thing also I want to say to students, कि 1 millicoulomb is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 coulomb, and 1 microcoulomb is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 coulomb. It will be helpful to solve the numericals. So this is my question, and I hope you will solve it and give it to me the answer on my personal window. Is it clear? In next class I will come for the next topic. Thank you, students.